A Pennsylvania teenager faces up to 2 years in prison for photographing himself in a sexual position with a statue of Jesus. Here to comment is our resident young person, Pete Davidson.
How's it going, Shay?
Good, everything's good. Now, do you approve what this kid did?
I don't approve of what he did, but however, kids my age do that stuff all the time. For example, have you ever played the how much money would you go down on a guy for game?
I don't think so, Pete.
Well, for those of you who don't know what the game is, it's basically one of your friends will be like, hey, man, would you go down on a guy for $1 million? And then we would all lie and be like, no.
So you're saying you would go down on a guy for $1 million?
Of course I would. $1 million is a steal. I hope he starts at $1 million. I would do it for like $3,000 if I had to be honest with myself. Even if I was doing well. Like, even if I was on a boat and it was my boat, I would still do it. A boat needs fuel. A lot of people don't realize that. They just get a boat and then they're in the middle of the ocean with no fuel and they're like, I wish I went down on that guy, you know? I wouldn't be stuck in the middle of the ocean now. People will be like, well, Pete, you must be gay. And I'm like, no, I'm a businessman, okay? Look, if you're gay, it's fine. Me and my friends are just trying to make money, all right? If you don't go down on a guy for $1 million, you obviously don't care about your family. When I was in high school 3 years ago, my opinion was different. You know, whenever I played that game and my friends asked me if I would go down on a guy for $1 million, I'd be like, no, gross, you know? And I meant that because times were different. I lived with my mom at the time, you know? I had food, clothes, I had a TV in my room. I didn't need to go down on a guy. My mom was already doing that. But now I live on my own, so I think, you know, 2 times a year is an acceptable amount of times to go down on a guy. It makes complete sense, you know? Once in the summer, so you have a great summer, you know? You go to Six Flags and bring your entire family, get the Flash Pass. And then once right before Christmas, so the whole family eats. You know, I actually think that's quite noble. Just think of how proud you'll be at Thanksgiving dinner when your grandpa's saying grace, and he's like, we'd like to thank Pete's mouth for this wonderful feast. Some people are like, hey, Pete, won't you have to go to therapy? And I'm like, yeah. But guess who could afford therapy now?
Supply and demand, Pete Davidson.